Everybody, welcome back to the Two Man Podcast. How you doing today, Carl?
Dude, I am doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing great, never better. A lot of exciting stuff going on lately.
Welcome to the Two Man Podcast for your main event of
Evening,
the evening.
evening, evening. Just an
Dude,
electric
it's
opening.
it's been a while, man. I feel like it's been like a month, but it's really only been a week and a half.
I know, that's what I feel like too. I feel like I haven't seen or talked to you in months.
Yeah, what the
Lot-
heck? What do you hate me now?
No, no, never. A lot of crazy stuff going on lately. You got to be excited, especially for New York sports. I mean,
100%. New
Rangers
York
alone getting
sports.
Patrick Kane and Vladimir Tarasenko. Exciting times
Dude,
for
look at
Rangers.
you repping the Rangers
I got it,
too.
man. They got a game tonight. Got to look good for the boys in blue.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
Dude, honestly, I remember, I don't follow hockey like you do, but I remember Patrick Kane being like a menace, like when we were in like high school and like
Oh
middle
yeah.
school. Like, I,
Yeah.
I feel like so many people had his jerseys
Oh
in
yeah.
like middle school and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, because the Blackhawks had their little dynasty going. I think they had three in 5 or 6 years, three cups, or
Yeah,
maybe a
it's
little
nuts.
longer. But I mean, yeah, to get three cups, and he was definitely, he's got the nickname Showtime for a reason.
Damn.
Definitely has a flair for the dramatic. So I'm excited. He's at the back end of his career now, but I'm excited to see what he can bring to New York, just like Aaron Rodgers and anyone else can bring to the table.
Dude, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Let's
But
go.
yeah, hey, we got plenty of topics to talk about here. So let's start off with our first one. Baseball being back. The World Baseball Classic finally kicked off.
Let's go, baby. I'm so excited for this. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
I haven't been excited for, I'm always usually excited for, opening day, especially the Mets, but like
Yeah.
baseball in general, like I
Yeah.
love this. Like the last time that we watched this, the USA won.
Yeah.
So,
That was a crazy
uh
one.
which is a crazy one. And then even the time before that, David Wright was the Captain America. They had
Yep.
a fire squad. I mean, they fell a little bit short. But just watching, all the guys from the Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico. It's kind of cool too. You get to see like players who we watch on an everyday basis, especially being baseball fans playing
Yeah.
for their country that
Yeah.
you probably would never have known that they were like from that country. Like
Yeah.
I remember when Didi Gregorius was playing for the Netherlands, I had no
Yeah.
idea he was
Yeah,
from the
him.
Netherlands.
Yeah, him and Bogarts are. They play for the Netherlands, and yeah, I had no idea a lot of these nationalities of these players.
Yeah, it's so cool.
Yeah, and
It's really awesome.
another cool thing too is just seeing some of these stacked lineups. I know the Giants last night played the USA team in an exhibition game, and I
Yeah.
mean there was no holes in that lineup. I believe it was somewhere in the top. It was just Trey Turner, Mookie Betts, Mike Trout, obviously
Yep.
Schwarber. They're going through their own spring training right now because their first game's not till Saturday.
Yeah,
But
it's pretty cool that they're playing. I didn't know that's how they like did it, where they play against other like MLB teams.
yeah,
So like you said before, like the USA team played San Francisco.
yeah,
So that's pretty cool. I mean, I
yeah.
didn't know that went about it like that.
Yeah, I had no idea either, especially because a couple other pools of like actual World Baseball Classics are playing real games in the tournament. But I guess
Yeah, I
this is
think they
just
start tomorrow, right? Or they start today.
they had some games this morning.
Yeah.
Old Med Mike Piazza got his and Harvey and all those guys for Team Italia. They got
Team
their
Italy,
win.
baby, let's go.
Yeah, they represented proudly this morning. I forgot who they beat, but yeah, there's been a few games today, a couple upsets, but it's hard to watch on TV.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I don't know how you're supposed to watch it. I mean, they should have like made a deal with like Netflix or like Amazon Prime to kind of
Yeah.
just be able to stream all these games.
Yeah, because I know I think it's Saturday or Sunday. USA plays Mexico, and I saw someone say like a highly anticipated matchup, and it's sold out. So the
Wow.
crowd's going to be electric. I think it's over in
Yeah.
San Diego, so obviously everyone's going to want to watch that.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you?
Yeah, it's the World Baseball Classic. It's teams, and it's just like players you don't get to see. I saw a picture of Mike Trout and Ken Griffey and Mookie Betts all standing in the outfield. Ken Griffey Jr. Before a
That's
USA
cool,
game.
dude.
I mean, that's just legendary right there.
That's awesome.
Yeah, these players that probably might never play together in the MLB, but some of the greatest. It's exciting. It's fun times.
Yeah, that's amazing, dude.
Yeah, exactly. So it should be good. I think USA knows they're coming in as an underdog too, but I think they got a lot to prove, and I think they'll give it a good run.
Yeah, they're literally the underdog, but the number two seed.
Yeah,
So tell me
crazy.
how that works.
Yeah, it's just because the Dominican Republic has a great team, but there's some other sleeper teams that are always good. I know Puerto
Yeah, I
Rico.
mean, Yeah, Puerto Rico. I mean, we got our boy Francisco Lindor over there.
Yeah, captain in that team.
Yeah, that's cool that he's the captain over there.
Yeah.
There's a lot of really good players. I think Javier Baez too.
Yep.
Um, but you know the team that I'm actually most excited to see play that we were actually talking about, I think before a little bit,
Oh yeah.
we got on is I saw today is the Czech Republic.
Yeah. This is crazy.
Something you would never ever think. Their team is literally made up of just all like substitute teachers, like engineers from the country, and then they have I think two actual like major league talents on
Yeah.
their
Yeah.
team that are like
Yeah.
no name guys, but like
Yeah.
their division, I have it queued up. Their division is crazy. They have I think they're in the same like pool as Japan
Oh
and
jeez.
stuff. So imagine like Shohei is going to be literally up against these guys.
Oh my God. It's
Like
like
he's gonna be
it's
pitching
almost like
against an English teacher.
yeah, it's like the beer league squad that
Yeah,
made it pro, and they get to face 100 miles per hour from Shohei Otani.
dude, like it's it's ridiculous.
Could you imagine pitching to him?
No, I can't. Like I don't even know what's gonna happen. Like I mean, I guess like you have to be a very like you still have to be talented to make it on these teams. Like they're not
True.
just putting like scrubs out there, you know?
Yeah, they
It's
had
not
to
like they
qualify. They had to qualify somehow.
Yeah, exactly. So they have to be somewhat decent, but like they're in a pool with Japan, like South Korea, who also has a pretty decent team,
Yeah.
Australia, China, and the Czech Republic. They're all in the
Yeah.
same pool. So like I couldn't even imagine like going from your 9 to 5 job and then being like, all right, guys, I got a game tonight at 7.
Yeah.
Like
Could you imagine
and
like
I'm
can we
versing
speed
Shohei
class up?
Ohtani.
Can we speed class up? I gotta go throw to Shohei Otani tonight. Like
Yeah.
what?
Imagine being like an English class and they're like, all right, guys, you guys can get out a little bit early today. Catch the bus a little bit early, go hang out with your friends. Oh, teach, why? What's going on? I'm actually facing Shohei Ohtani tonight.
Yeah. Could you yeah, next day for class he walks in, he's in a sling, he's iced up. It's like, sorry guys, threw like 100 pitches last night. You guys just read your book or I'll put on a movie or something.
Yeah, ridiculous.
That would be great.
Dude, oh my God, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Like who was a teacher that we both had? Did you have Mr. Gillen?
I did. I did.
Dude, could you imagine Mr. Gillen being like, "Hey guys,
That
I'm
would be
going
the
to
teacher
play
to do it too.
I'm going to play a game tonight. Oh, what are you like? Just playing like poker with your friends? No, I'm in the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah. It's like, oh,
What?
you're going to the game? No, no, I'm playing in
No,
it.
I'm
You could
playing in it,
watch me on TV. That would be
dude.
absolutely nuts.
So insane, man.
Galen would be the
That's
type of
so
guy to do
cool.
it too. He probably has a nice lefty swing.
Oh yeah, 100%. Lefty swing. He's like that nerdy guy that gets up there. He's wearing the goggles. He gets up to the plate, batting lefty,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
looking
That would
looking all awkward, and he hits an oppo shot to left center.
yeah, he inside outs of
Inside
baseball.
outs of baseball. Yep.
That's exactly how it would go down.
Too. But let's go through these pools.
Hmm.
We got in pool A, we got Taiwan, we got the Netherlands, we got Cuba, Italy, and Panama,
Hmm.
which is a pretty, strong division. We just talked about like the Netherlands having key guys like Bogarts and Didi Gregorius.
Yeah,
But Cuba also has a pretty slept on team as well.
they do.
Um, Dude, I saw that Yoenis Cespedes is playing for
I was
Cuba.
just about to say, I kind of forgot that the Cuban rocket, Cuban missile. Oh no, that's
The Cuban
Chapman. It
Missile.
actually used to be
Oh
called
yeah,
that,
but
but
yeah.
we'll give it to Cespedes for this tournament. But
Oh
yeah,
yeah. He's the man though.
yeah, I saw. Yeah, there was a bunch of ex Mets playing. I saw Ruben Tejada was playing, making plays at short, and Cespedes, Harvey pitched to Cespedes, and
Yeah, but yeah, that's awesome. Yeah,
yeah.
Harvey was on Italy. What team was Ruben Tejada on?
Ah, I forgot. I saw it and I forgot. Yeah, I don't know off the top of my head, and I don't want to get it wrong.
Yeah, Harvey pitched though 3 scoreless today. I
He
saw
did.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, which is awesome.
yeah, yeah. I've been looking on the roster too. I haven't seen Fanti. I wonder how
Dude,
he's doing.
I hope he gets in, man. I
Yeah,
hope he gets in. That'd be
yeah,
cool.
yeah. Speaking of Team Italy though, before I forget, I have a fun game for you to play. Okay.
Oh boy, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
So we're gonna play a quick game, test Carl's knowledge, or it doesn't have to be knowledge, but I wrote down 10 names here.
Oh
Okay,
God.
and you have to say if they're either from Team Italy or The Sopranos?
No way. I'm very excited for this.
Yeah,
All right, I'm with it.
I saw a name from Team Italy today, and I went, "Oh my god, that's the most Italian name I've ever heard." And I went, "Hold on a second, this sounds like a Sopranos type of name." So
Oh my God, this is
I'm
awesome.
prefacing, I'm gonna butcher these names because I'm only a little Italian, if anything. But let's get right into it, okay?
I'm with this. Oh, let's
So
go.
does this guy have a nice lefty swing, or is good at robbing people? All right, this is Vincenzo Aiello. Is he a player or a in the Sopranos?
I'm gonna go with Sopranos.
That is incorrect, my friend.
Damn it!
He is
Oh,
on the Team Italy
oh
roster.
my God. I switched my answer last second. Damn it.
Yeah, that is false, sir. All
Ah.
right. So we'll switch it up here. How about a little Silvio Dante?
All right, that's got to be Sopranos.
That is indeed the
All right,
Sopranos.
yeah. I'm good. I'm good.
All right. Now we got Vito Spatafor.
Nah, that's a player.
That's a soprano. That's in the Sopranos.
No, I was trying to go every other.
Yeah, no.
You mixed you
I'm
mixed
not
it up
that
on me a
simple. I'm
little
not
bit.
that simple. All right. Now how about a little Vinny Natoli?
That's player.
That is a player.
Let's go. What does
Vinny
he
Natoli.
play?
You know, I should have done that. I feared you asked that question. I should have looked up what positions they played.
He sounds like he's a catcher.
You know, I was gonna say a catcher also.
He only sounds like he's a catcher just because his like what did you say? What's the last name?
Natoli.
Natoli kind of reminds me of Napoli.
Oh, that's a good one.
Mike
Yeah,
Napoli. Yeah.
yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah, so
All right.
all right.
We're gonna go Christopher Moltisanti.
I'm going player.
That's in the Sopranos, man.
Oh God. I'm like 3 for 5 right, or I'm 2 for 5 right now.
Yeah, it's not great. It's not great. Maybe we'll throw you a layup eventually. But next we have Matteo Bocci.
Nah, that's a player.
That is a player. That is
Yeah,
indeed a
nah,
player.
he does not sound he does his name is very Italian, but does not sound soprano Italian.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Now how about this guy? Again, gonna butcher the last name. We'll give it our best shot. Vinny Pasquantino. Sorry, Vinny Pasquantino. You get the
Um,
idea.
I'm gonna go soprano.
No, that's a guy. That's a player, man. That's a
God damn
player.
it. God damn, I have not seen Sopranos in so long, so
No, I
this
get it.
is
But some of these names, they could join. They could join the crew.
they could
Some
join
of
the
this
crew.
roster, especially
They
that
could join
last
the
one,
crew. Oh
Pasqua
God.
Nantino, something like that. But all right,
Oh, this is amazing.
yeah, we got a couple more. I got Paulie Gualtieri,
I'm gonna go player.
soprano.
Damn it.
That's Nick's favorite guy from The Sopranos too.
Oh,
It's
is
very
it?
funny. You got to watch it back, man. That show is just too
Nick's gonna
good.
be pissed.
Yeah, he will be.
Nick's gonna be like, how do you not know that guy?
Yeah, exactly. Well, he's also he's a big Christopher guy. Matt's a big Silvio guy too. They're all
Oh
funny
yeah,
characters. Yeah. All right.
that show's great, man.
I got one here for you. Mike Piazza.
Oh damn, Soprano. Right now, I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
He's definitely the coach of Team Italy. I know that one.
Definitely.
That one is a gimme.
Definitely. I gotta give that one to you. And then we got Ralph Cifaretto.
Soprano.
Cifaretto. Yep. Cifaretto. Soprano. And then we got Furio Ginta.
You didn't want to say Tony Soprano?
Yeah, I think that's a giveaway. I wish there was a play on the roster that was Tony Soprano. That would have thrown you all off.
That would have really messed with me, man. If it wasn't like not Tony, but if it was like, like Giuseppe Soprano, like that would
Yeah,
have really
true. That
thrown me
would.
off.
I should have just made it up and just said
Yeah.
Matt's no one.
All right, I think that last one though is a player.
No, that's from The Sopranos, man.
Gosh darn it.
Well, my friend, you did not do great.
I think I got 3 of 10.
I think so. Did
Did you do check marks as we were going?
Yeah, but I did it for the first couple. I did a red X and then a green check mark. But a couple times I did a
But
red.
then you didn't want to keep.
Well, I did a
going back
red
and
check mark a couple times, so I'm confused if that was right or wrong. So we'll have to listen back to the tape. Someone will have to check us there.
Yo, oh, that's great. That's amazing. When
Yeah,
we put this on TikTok or
Yeah.
Instagram, we gotta make the video and we gotta like mark it off on each one.
Yeah, we'll have to too. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know what made me think about that, but I told Cole before the show, I said I have a game for you. You better be ready.
That was great, dude. We got to do more of those. That was
Yeah,
hilarious.
I'll start thinking of more as we
Oh,
go.
I loved that. Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um.
great, bro. All right,
uh,
let's see what other teams we got here. Um, we got an pool C, stacked again. Actually, I'll take that back actually. Really, USA is really the only kind of powerhouse in here. You got
mhm.
USA, Mexico, Colombia, Canada, and Great Britain. How did Great Britain get in there? They play
Yeah, I don't know.
baseball?
That
Thought they were
yeah,
just good at like, cricket.
yeah, cricket and all those sports, drinking tea.
Yeah,
Uh,
what?
yeah, that's who USA opens up against on Saturday, and they have to
Is
face
Great Britain?
yeah, it's Great Britain,
Oh,
and they're
dude.
facing all world lineup. Good luck.
Imagine being like, all right, don't worry, we just got to get through the first four guys, and then you have to face Pete Alonso,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah, I'm pretty yeah,
Kyle Tucker,
yeah, exactly. Tucker
Jeff
Tucker
McNeil,
and Jeff McNeil are like the bottom of the lineup. It's like oh
JT Real Muto.
yeah, you get through like the 8 and 9 hitters, you're like oh what's back at the top? Mookie, Trey, all those guys.
Yeah, at least in like some of these teams, like you get past the first four, it's
Yeah,
like just gonna be like regular run of the mill, like uh double A's or country folk.
yeah.
But not this. Not
Nope,
this team.
not at all, not at all.
Yeah, and then the last pool, pool D is Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. Oh wow, this is a tough one. Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic, Venezuela,
Jeez.
Israel, that which is usually they're actually usually pretty decent.
They are. Yeah,
And
they have some.
Nicaragua.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have some current MLB players and some ex MLB players on Israel usually. So
Yeah, usually. Um, but damn, how many teams get out of each bracket? Do you remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head. I think because how many pools did you just say? Four?
There's four, yeah.
I don't know. Maybe the top two make it into like a tournament of eight,
Yeah.
and then you just go kind of down the line in like a single or is it double elimination? It might be double elimination.
Yeah, that's cool though. I mean,
Yeah.
if it's just one out of each, I think it might be two from each.
It's got to be because that one
It's
you
got to
said
be
with who is it?
with Pool
Dominican
D,
Republic and
yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I would say it's between like the DR. The DR definitely makes it out of Pool D, and then you're stuck between like Puerto Rico and Venezuela for that
hmm
second spot. Pool
yeah,
C, you probably got USA and either Mexico or Colombia.
probably. Maybe it was
Except
Colombia where Ruben Tejada was. Maybe
yeah, or except I mean, I know Canada. They got Joey Votto and I'm pretty sure Freeman's playing for them too.
Freeman's playing. I think he's playing
Yeah.
for his either mom or grandma who passed away and was
Yeah, so
Canadian. So
that's kind of a sneaky team there with those
yeah,
two guys,
true.
two very
All you
good
need is a
first
few
basemen.
guys. Yeah, and there's a lot of
Yeah.
guys even who aren't MLB players who always do good in these tournaments. So
Yeah.
it's definitely exciting stuff to look forward to.
Yeah, man. You got Japan, who I think definitely will make it out of there. Dude, I'm rooting for the Czech Republic, man.
I'm rooting
I
for
just
him
want them
too.
to make
I
a
can't wait to see the next game now.
I'm so excited for
I
them
don't
to
know how I
play.
didn't hear about this. I can't wait to see it.
Yeah, dude. And then I think in the pool A, you got Cuba that's definitely going to make it out of there, and probably the Netherlands. I mean, I would love if Italy makes it out of there, but it would be
Yeah.
cool to see. See Fanny, hometown guy play. Matt Harvey,
Yeah,
uh,
definitely.
Piazza, just coaching the team. Like that's
Yeah.
cool.
It definitely would be. Definitely would be.
So, dude, very excited. What'd you say the opening games are Saturday?
Well, yeah, some games started already, but Saturday is when Team USA plays at like 9 p.m.
Oh, dude, awesome.
So prime time of just pre games.
Oh yeah, of course. While we're pre-gaming to go out, that's
Yeah,
exactly.
drinking
Well,
and watching the World Baseball Classic,
I'll be working Saturday night,
or
so
working and watching the World Baseball Classic.
yeah, I'll just pull it up on my phone.
Gotcha. Yeah, but why don't we switch it to the next kind of topic? We got different sport here. Is we're going football headlines. A lot
Oh,
of
big ones, big ones.
lot of football talk this last week. I mean, between for your Giants, Danny Dimes signing his big
Yeah, especially
contract.
New York. Yeah,
Especially New York. Danny Dimes signed his big contract. Saquon getting tagged. Derek Carr signed with the Saints. Lamar Jackson got his non-exclusive, franchise tag. And of course, the Jets, they took a plane out to go visit Aaron Rodgers to see if he wants to come to New York. definitely a lot of exciting news.
Dude, a lot of great stuff. It's crazy that like with football, I mean, I feel like a lot of other sports, they have crazy off seasons, but I feel like everybody just cares the most about football.
Yeah,
It's just whatever. It's how it is now in the US,
yeah,
that's like the number one sport. That's really like all it is. But it's like, the NBA could be like something crazy could happen, or even in
hmm,
baseball, like the World Baseball Classic is kind of being shadowed, at least in New York, about how Aaron Rodgers is gonna go to the Jets.
yeah,
So
yeah. No,
that's feel like that's the only thing I've been hearing, but
yeah. It's
from like a media standpoint.
yeah, basically has the whole media attention of see what Rogers is gonna do. Everyone's coming up with their own theories and stuff. The
Yeah.
craziest part though, I think about the NFL offseason is like you can trade a fifth round pick for a superstar.
Yeah.
Like in any other sport, like you saw in NBA like these Durant and these Kyrie trades. But if you look at like DeAndre Hopkins, who's like on the trade block, you could theoretically, I don't know what the trade's looking like, you could get him for like a fourth round pick
Yeah.
for DeAndre Hopkins, and no one will bat a lash. You're like,
Nobody.
how
But
how is one of the top receivers in the game at one point?
not valued more too. Like,
Yeah,
how is he not valued more?
it doesn't make any sense because I know like I think Derrick Henry's on the trade block. I think the Vikings are cutting Adam Thielen.
What?
Um,
Really? I didn't know that one.
yeah,
That's
they said they couldn't
crazy.
get to like a new contract or something. So I think they said they're just gonna cut him. And like in football, it's so easy. Everyone just gets cut.
Ridiculous, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, that's what happened with Derek Carr. I mean, Derek Carr went going to the Saints.
yeah,
He, I mean, I know he was looked at to the Jets were looking at him for a decent
yeah,
amount of time,
yeah,
but then it's just weird. Like, the Raiders cut him just so he wouldn't hit the cap hit. Like, how is
yeah,
that even allowed?
yeah, man. I don't even want to talk about cap issues. The Rangers just had the worst cap trying to get Patrick Kane, so some PTSD.
PTSD is bad, man.
Yeah,
But hey,
yeah,
look, I think it's gonna pan out for them. I know the first couple of games they didn't win, but have they
yeah.
have they won since they got him?
I don't even know. He's been here for 2 games. I don't think so because of the cap issues. I'll talk about it quickly. They haven't had a full roster in like 6 or 7 games
Yeah,
because to make it under the cap, they had to like bench 2 players every game.
really.
Yeah, because you couldn't because if they're not playing, you're not paying them.
What?
Yeah, it was basically something like that. Yeah, it was absurd just to get
So if
him.
you don't pay, you don't. If you don't play, you don't get paid.
Theoretically, that's not the real thing, but like to keep them
Yeah,
under the cap, like roster sizes and stuff like that, it's just like, they sent this one guy down who earns like $9,000. He's like a rookie, like I think a day or something, and he got sent down to the minors for 2 days, even though he didn't play, and he only made like $800.
that's garbage,
Yeah, they went through a lot of trouble to get Patrick Kane. So if it doesn't pay off, brother,
dude. I hope so. Would you say that was like the best deadline deal acquisition for
it's it's
NHL?
it's tough to say. I think it was definitely the most exciting, for sure, because anytime a superstar gets traded, but there was a lot of trades in the Rangers division alone.
Yeah,
Every single team in that division, it's already a close division, and every single team, landed someone. Islanders landed someone. Hurricanes, the Devils, Rangers. Everyone got somebody. So
yeah.
it's just going to be a matter of who gels the best, who gets the hottest now, because there's only about 20 games less in the season, and who
But that's
takes
what
it
it's
all the way.
about, though. I mean, it happens in every sport. Whoever makes like the last run at the end
Yeah,
towards the playoffs, usually whoever goes in hot,
yeah,
they're gonna end up playing, the best ball.
yeah,
I mean, it happened 2 years ago with the Braves, where they were the
hmm,
the worst freaking team in the MLB,
yeah,
and they got super hot towards the end of the season, made a wild card spot, and ended up winning the whole thing. Ha-
yeah,
uh, Happened almost last year. In the NFL, Bengals,
yeah,
they were super hot. They won the last 8 games of the season, go all the way to the AFC Championship.
yeah,
So it happens in sports like that. You just
yeah.
get hot at the right time.
Exactly,
So let's
exactly.
let's go Rangers. That's my favorite time to watch them is playoff. I am
Playoffs at
100%.
Madison Square Garden, you can't beat it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh, I'm so excited. I want to go to a Knick game, playoff
Hmm.
game, and I want to go to a Ranger
The
playoff game
city's
this
not going to
year.
come out alive when both
Oh
teams make
my
the playoffs.
God, dude. It
That
wouldn't be insane. It
if
would be
both those teams
insane.
make a deep run, that Garden's not going to last.
Yeah, dude. MSG has not had that kind of like capacity in a while,
Yeah,
or like that much traction to it
yeah,
with
exactly.
at least sports like playoff sports. So that'd be awesome.
I know. I'm looking forward to it. They, like I said, they just had the last 4 days off. They're regrouping and they'll play tonight, and we'll see how it
Yeah,
goes.
that's awesome, man. I can't wait.
Yeah, exactly. But
Sticking with the New York sports though, let's talk about the Danny Dimes trade, or not the trade, the contract he got.
yeah,
Um so a lot of people are saying that it was a bad signing or they overpaid him. I 100% agree. They 100% overpaid him. Um when you look into the details, it makes sense a little bit on what they did.
yeah,
They front loaded the contract a lot. I'm pretty sure he has 82, like I think it's $160 million contract,
hmm,
and he has 82 of that guaranteed within the first 2 years,
okay.
which is a shit ton of money, dude. That is so much money to pay someone, like it's ridiculous.
Didn't you say he got like a $36 million signing bonus
Yeah, so
for
I'll
signing a
read it
piece of
here.
paper? He got $36 million.
Yeah, so it's 82 million guaranteed at signing, and then a signing bonus of $36 million.
Oh my
Like
god,
that's nuts.
that's nuts.
So that includes, so the $82 million includes the signing bonus, his salary for 2023, and his salary for 2024. And
Yeesh.
then he has like incentives like depending on like if they make the playoffs
No,
and
yeah, of course.
other stuff like that. And then but his incentives add up to about like $35 million, just like if he does, regular run of the mill like um record breaking and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
And then but they have the option after like basically 2 years, if they really don't want him, they could probably just end up cutting him like they did, like the Raiders just did with Derek Carr.
True. Yeah.
So, if he
It's
ends up playing like garbage, oh,
yeah.
it could end up being,
Could be.
a
I don't.
pretty,
Yeah, because I can't
yeah,
really say much in this quarterback category because the Jets still technically, as of right now, have Zach Wilson.
yeah,
But one thing I did see is, everyone made fun of Russell Wilson for his season last year. Obviously,
so it's on Barstool, but
horrible
yeah,
season. He had one more passing touchdown than Danny Dimes. So,
yeah, and yet, Danny
but
Dimes got the bag.
yeah, exactly. But listen, I don't wanna make fun of Danny Dimes because he did get it done for a Giants team who no one ever talks about, has no weapons
Dude,
besides
they had no
Barkley, zero
weapons.
weapons.
They were just really well coached, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah,
Uh, Dabble coached a absolute amazing year.
yeah,
So that's going to be the number one thing that helps you play when you don't have a lot of weapons, is when you're in a good system.
yeah. Go
And
draft. Yeah,
yeah, he's got good talent. So,
yeah. Go draft a wide receiver. Go trade for DeAndre Hopkins or something, and you got at
dude,
least
that'd be
two
sick.
weapons.
Dude, DeAndre Hopkins would be cool.
Yeah,
I want them to sign Odell back, but that's just me. Like, I miss Odell.
yeah. I mean, if Odell
Just
was healthy, I
yeah,
think it's a great
they're
move.
saying that he might go to the Cowboys, but who
Yeah, that's
knows?
been rumored for a long time too.
Yeah,
He only
Jerry
wants to play.
Jones
He only
just
wants
say
to play
shit
during.
too.
He only wants to play during the playoffs, though.
I think that was only though like last year.
Yeah,
It,
still
but
just
I
a
think
weird
he
thing
would
to
be playing
say.
the full year. But who knows, man?
Yeah, I don't know,
You can't
but
just come back and just play for the playoffs. Like, what do you? The only person that can do that is Gronk. He's the
yeah,
only one that I would allow for that to happen.
yeah, yeah. You see what Tom Brady said because they had rumors of him coming back this year. Because obviously, I really think if that guy lost both his legs, they would still think he's coming out of
Yeah,
retirement.
exactly.
Every
Yeah.
single year, they got to make a headline. But I forgot what he said exactly. But he said, "I'm definitely not coming back." Clearly, whoever came up with this article has never just adopted a 2-year-old cat or something. So he just kind of said like, "Hey, I'm not coming back. I got this my kid's cat to take care of. I think he bought it for his daughter."
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's
So
funny, man.
yeah, I don't want to see Tom Brady in the NFL anymore.
Yeah,
So
I would have liked to see him go one more year, but I understand because I think it's kind of stupid. You you retire last year, come back, then retire again the year after. At least if you're gonna come out of retirement, at least play like 2 more years.
yeah, come back a
My
couple
personal
years and,
opinion.
and go win yourself another championship. at
Yeah,
least.
exactly. Or at least try make it to the playoffs. Like even if like I mean they made it to the playoffs last year, but it was cheap. It was a cheap
Yeah,
playoff
yeah,
berth.
because their division stinks, so they just
Yeah.
happened to go as division winners, and they hosted the Cowboys.
Yeah, I think they
So
made it in a negative record. They were like 7-8.
at one point they might have slipped in just above.
Do you think so? I
I
don't
think so.
remember.
Well, because the rest of the divisions, the Saints, the Panthers.
This is gonna be Steve making fun of me with my shitty facts, but I think I'm right on this one. I think I'm right.
All right, man. Listen, we'll hold you to it. We'll look it up after.
But what about your Jets, man? What do you think? Do you think this Rodgers deal is gonna get done?
I think so. I think hot take. I think by tonight it gets done.
Hot
And we
take,
recorded this Thursday. So when you guys listen to this tomorrow on Friday, if he's not a Jet, I was wrong.
you
But
sound like Billy, dude. Billy said this like Monday.
yeah, I'm shocked. I'm shocked when the Jets came back on the plane. I'm shocked everyone didn't see him walking off the plane at JFK or wherever they flew back
Yeah,
in from, or New Jersey. Aaron Rodgers walking back down the plane with Joe Namath right
dude,
behind
that
him.
would have been so cool.
Yeah,
That would have been so sick.
yeah, that would have been a cool one. But hey, we'll see. We'll see.
What do you think it would take to get get him? Like, what would they have to give up?
I don't know. There's rumors going around about first round pick, maybe a couple first round picks. One I know someone who's a Green Bay Packers fan. He said he's only hearing a second round pick. I don't know because they also have to restructure his contract. He's got a big contract. But if the Jets have to give up two first round picks, I'd rather go take a shot at Lamar Jackson at that point.
Yeah,
I mean, Lamar
that's
Jackson
what I
is
was gonna say
younger.
next.
Yeah.
How does that how does that work though? Like with because Lamar talk you talked about them franchising him. How
Yes.
does that
So
work? They have the right to match, right?
yeah, so it's not a regular franchise tag. It's called like a non-exclusive franchise tag, which I've never heard of before. But basically, yeah, you have the chance to match. So if the Jets offer him a bunch of money, the Ravens have a chance to match or even surpass that if obviously they wanted to,
Oh wow.
to protect him. And if they don't, the Jets have to send, or whoever signs him has to send over two first round picks. Like has to. So, you know,
That's
if two
nuts.
first round picks for Rodgers is what it takes, and that's what it takes for Lamar. Listen, I love Rodgers, but I'm taking my shot at the younger quarterback in Lamar.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. I mean, I think I think it really depends on what the Jets are wanting to do. If they really think that, Zach Wilson's still the guy and they need somebody to mentor him, or even I've been seeing rumors that they might fall where they might pick a quarterback like they have the 13th pick, right? I
Yeah,
saw something that might say they might get Anthony Richardson, who had a really good combine, the guy from Florida.
yeah. I don't think he's going to drop that far anymore because everyone's high on him. A lot of
Yeah,
mock
he's
drafts now put him in the top five.
really
So yeah,
wow.
yeah, which I don't get, but I know he had a great combine, but
It's just like the quarterback position just has such a like chokehold on everybody, like
yeah,
deservedly so. It's
yeah,
the most important position on the field. But I just don't get like when there's other better players for teams out there that they should probably take like a position player.
yeah,
They or like a skill player, they end up taking a quarterback just
yeah,
because he's the best player available on paper
yeah.
and then doesn't end up working out.
Yeah,
So
you see that
like
one
we
guy.
saw the Jets with Zach Wilson.
Yeah, well, I didn't like that from the start.
Yeah.
But you see that guy from the combine, he's offensive lineman. I forgot what school he went to, but he was doing drills, like some vertical movements and stuff like that, and he tore his ACL.
Ah, yeah, I did see that,
And
man. It's so
but
terrible.
then the next day he came back on a cane and did the bench press, and he busted out 38 reps on one leg.
I did not see that.
I haven't done 38 press reps in my entire life.
Dude, I can't even do that of the bar.
Yeah,
I don't think
exactly.
I
And
could even do that of the
I think they
bar.
do 225.
They do 225. I mean,
Yeah,
I could probably do the bar, but like
yeah. I
in a
don't even know if
row,
I
like
could.
that's a lot. I don't think I would get bored. I would lose
Yeah,
count. I'd be like one, two,
yeah,
7,
yeah. Well, they got the
12.
coaches screaming in your face. Like I don't even know how people do it. They're like going like this so fast, and the coach is like all the way
Yeah,
up.
they go
Yeah, I don't
hard,
get it.
man. They go hard.
Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Mm,
But I mean, I think you're right though. If they're gonna give two first rounds for Rodgers,
mhm.
and it's gonna cost Lamar the same thing, you're in New York, pay the money. You're gonna get your people are gonna go see the Jets play if Lamar is who quarterback.
regardless.
That jersey might be the highest bought jersey like that next 2 years if Lamar
Probably.
goes to the Jets.
Yeah, if either of them, yeah, if either of them go to the Jets, they're buying. Everyone's buying, especially
Yeah.
Rodgers. They're buying those jerseys. They're buying. And Langus said he's buying them in all four colors
Yeah, all
right
four
away.
colors. He really did, man. I
Yeah,
mean, I wouldn't mind a Black Rogers Jets one either. I mean,
not at
I'm a
all.
Giants fan, so
Yeah,
like that'd be cool. But Lamar too, like seeing him play. I mean, but like from Baltimore standpoint, like what is your problem, man? Like why he is the only reason why that team is relevant right now. That team would have been long gone, not even relevant
yeah, because
after, you know,
they have no weapons. They don't have a run game. They
yeah,
don't really
after the
have
last
one.
Super Bowl they won, which was
Oh, you're talking about the
the
Packers?
no,
Oh, the
the
Ravens?
Ravens.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
the Harbor. What? How do you say their last name?
John Harbaugh.
John Harbor
Yeah,
and
wait,
Jim Harbor. The bowl,
yeah,
the
one of
Harbor
them. Oh
Bowl.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
That's right when they beat the Niners.
yeah. That was the last time that they were actually like good.
Yeah,
You
and
know, besides
J-
besides Lamar.
yeah, Joe Flacco like turned back the clock that year, and that was it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
So, yeah, I don't know. Like, why not pay the man? Why not?
I don't get it. And yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, also too, like, because I mean, I get it. He's also been injured, Lamar, like very often. I mean,
Yeah.
you don't want to do something like the Suns just did, where they just traded for Kevin Durant. He plays one game and then he gets hurt and he's not going to play the
In a
rest of the season. They're saying now.
in a non-contact layup in pregame.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, I get it. You pay these guys, it's a gamble, but like these sports teams, they make so much money, man. Like,
Yeah.
and these guys deserve to get paid. I mean, do I think they deserve to get paid more than doctors and, you know, people who are saving people's lives?
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
you know, like it's definitely interesting. Just pay the man, pay him,
Yeah.
pay him. Why not?
Yeah. Exactly.
Pay
Just pay
Lamar.
them, man.
Hashtag pay Lamar.
Hashtag pay Lamar. We're on the train.
Oh yeah, man. But dude, a lot of great sports stuff coming up. Really excited for that and you know NBA. I'm actually thinking about going to a Knicks game because the Knicks have been playing really well.
Yeah, they have been
So
hot lately. Might as well.
me and Dan K have been thinking about going. So hopefully I get to go. I'll definitely, you know, post some videos on the Two Man Podcast Instagram and TikTok
Yeah, you
of
should.
my experience there. So
You
we'll see
should.
what happens. March 29th. Look out for it. It's a Wednesday
Gotcha.
night.
Gotcha. But I mean, besides good sports news coming out, a few good albums just dropped lately.
Dude, I agree. Few good
Few
ones.
good, especially Morgan Wallen dropped his 36 song album that takes you about 6 years to listen to, but no one's
It
complaining
takes
because every
it
song is
takes
great.
so long. Yeah,
Yeah,
but every song is very, very good on that album.
yeah.
Um, you know, this is actually a great moment to bring up one of our hot takes that we have
Oh
about
yeah.
listening to music. I'll let you run away with this,
Oh
man.
boy. All right. So this is one of my hot takes that I've talked about and I've learned about my girlfriend. She likes to listen to songs or when albums drop in random order. All right. And it's a red flag for me. I don't get it because when she like a new album comes out, she doesn't listen from first song to the last straight through. She'll open it and see which one she likes the best. So out of 36 songs from the Morgan Wallen album, guess which one she picked first?
Um, 19.
33. She picked song
What?
33. She liked the name of it. I can't even tell you off the top of my head what it was, but she
Wait, I
picked
think that
song
one is that one
33.
Cowgirl?
Something like that. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
that one's good. I
Steve
like
was
that
saying
one.
that. That's right. Yeah. She picked song 33 and then we're just skipping the song she knows. I was trying to explain to her the other day when people make an album, a lot of people I know Post Malone's last album, they make it like a story, you know, straight through.
Yeah,
Her Loss, I think, did that recently. Heroes and Villains has a lot of transitions, so they do it
yeah,
top to bottom. And I even compared it. I said, your album usually is literally like a baseball lineup. Your first and two, your one and two, they're going to introduce you. Your three and four, those are the heavy hitters. They're going to drive everything home. And then like five, six, seven, they're still bringing production. Once you get to 8 and 9, it could go 50-50. But once you get 10 and lower, it's a coin flip.
that is a great analogy.
I know. I was trying to tell her too. She proved me wrong on a couple, but I said if it's a no skip album when there's like 13 songs, that goes out the window because there
I
was a
mean,
lot of
sometimes though, like you have really good outros. Like I
yes,
know Travis has really good outros on his songs that
yeah,
comes out. I mean, who's to say that your nine hitter can't, put a little pop out there and get the ball rolling, you know?
exactly, exactly. But like I said, with the baseball lineup, when we were back in our HYO Little League days, when you had six extra hitters and you have a lineup of 14,
Dude, were you on the team with when sorry to go off track, but
no,
when we played with Richie and we played and it was like
yeah,
our second season and we batted like 15 guys
every
and
game,
we played like we batted around only twice,
yeah,
but like everybody like had like crazy amount of hits like but the problem was the top of the lineups was getting hits and then the rest of the bottom of the half of the lineup were making all the outs. So
yeah,
we only scored like 2 runs
yeah,
off of and we lost 3-2
yeah.
because
It was,
our
and
top of the lineup went two for
yeah,
two, 2 for 2, 2 for 2, and then everybody else went over 2.
yeah.
They were the ones that got all the outs.
Yeah, the last inning, because I think it was my first year when we first had like a big team and I first met him. I was like somewhere in the middle because I didn't really know him yet, so I was probably like the 7 or 8 hitter.
Yeah.
And I felt like, yeah, there was times where I only got 2 at bats. I woke up early at 8 a.m. and most of us only got 2 at bats. And, believe it or not, every single time it came up to those 14, 15, 16 hitters in the lineup in the last inning to try and
Yeah,
get the
dude.
job done.
Like the whole reason why you like especially the MLB has 9 people is because it goes well with the outs, you
Yeah,
know. 1, 2, 3, the first 2 innings, you're gonna at least have your whole team hit in the
yeah,
first 3 innings, your
yeah,
first 9 guys. And then, in the fourth inning, it's a fresh new ball game. You're starting with your leadoff hitter again. But when you have 15, that's the
yeah,
first 15 outs you have to go through if everybody gets
yeah,
out,
absolutely.
you know? It's
This is a
ridiculous,
this is
dude.
a question I just thought. Where was your favorite spot to bat in the lineup?
Um, Come on, easy. Number 3.
Nice,
That's my favorite. Nah,
nice.
it was either 3 or 1. I
All right.
really when I was younger, I used to bat leadoff a lot. I used to really like leadoff.
Yeah,
I liked leadoff because when you're batting leadoff, you're able to you get to see the pitchers first. I used to also like to take the first pitch a lot of the times.
yep,
So I would and the leadoff hitter, they not all the time. Like you can hop on the first pitch, but a lot of the time coaches like you to take the first pitch.
yeah,
And
of
that's
course.
something that I personally really like to do.
Yeah,
Take the first pitch, see what's coming, and then, fight back and try and, either work a walk or get a base hit or,
yeah,
you get out.
yeah.
But
My dad's
yeah,
gonna be so mad to hear that. He
really
always
why?
first pitch is your best pitch. You gotta swing.
Really,
I had
really.
to I
I
had to
mean,
complete different philosophy.
I also agree with that in to an extent. I mean, when I
Yeah,
batted third, I used to look for a fastball first pitch a lot.
yeah,
First is a little bit different. I mean, I would also say like it depends on like how you're feeling. If you're like if you're grooving in, like if
yeah,
you feel good, you're gonna swing at that first pitch.
yeah.
So
That's true. Because I was gonna say I really like hitting six. Really selling
yeah,
myself short there, but like six, because
nah,
like
6 is a good
they,
spot.
they don't think like you're that good, so you get still a lot of fastballs, and I would be able to maybe drive them in the gap, hit them up the middle of stuff. But it will always be a problem because then I would get really into a nice rhythm and lots of base
Yep.
hits. So then the coach would put you at like 3 or 4, and then my
Yeah.
bats were all messed up because now I'm getting
Yeah,
up
because
there
they're
and they're like,
throwing you
"Oh, you're the three,
curveballs.
yeah, first pitch curveball." I'm like, "Oh, all right, I see it now. That's a good pitch." And then next pitch, he blows one by you, or you foul it off, and you're late, and you're like, "Okay, 0-2, choke up a little bit." And then you get to the third pitch, and then it's another curveball, and you have to swing, and you swing and miss,
Yeah,
and you strike out on 3 pitches. So,
yeah. No, dude, but 6 is a good spot too. I think that's like the RBI spot in
yeah,
my opinion,
yeah,
especially when you're playing like little league or like, just like travel ball
yeah,
because, especially that the 2, 3, 4 hitters are probably going to be your best hitters in the lineup.
yeah,
So you're going to try and pitch around them a little bit.
yep,
So I mean, maybe you start like you pitch to if the 4 hitter leads off, you're going to pitch to them a little bit.
true,
Five, and then say they get on, 5 hitter gets on, and then basically that 6 hitter, if you have a guy on second, you know, you're
true.
more than likely to be in an RBI spot.
Yeah, get him
So
over, get him in.
exactly. So it's a
True.
good spot to be. Good spot to be.
It is a good spot to be. Good spot to be.
But back to the music. I really liked Morgan Wallen's album. It took me, I think, I listened to it on my way to work and back home from work. I think it took me 3 full days to listen to the whole album.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's worth it. And I'm trying to break it up into parts right now. I think right now I'm listening through 1 through 15 for as many days in a
that's
row as I
good.
can, and then I'll go like 16 to 23, 24, and then I'll
Yeah.
go the rest. Some of the songs sound very familiar, not even familiar, alike.
Yeah,
But
they do sound very like, I mean, but it's hard, I feel like, with a country.
yeah,
Um, Even anything, like it's hard to like switch up the flow or
hmm
like how it's going on. So like he may sing the lyrics very similarly, but it's like a different beat, it's different
no,
words.
yeah, of
So
course,
yeah,
yeah,
and
I
he's
I
very
love country
talented.
music. Yeah, they tell stories and stuff. Steve's gonna be
Yeah,
very happy. It got Steve's vote of approval, the album, so
yeah.
it's got to be a good album.
Oh, 100%. Did you see he was on The Voice, Morgan Wallen?
Yeah, I did see from like
Yeah,
years ago.
years ago, which is crazy. I
Yeah,
saw something too that he or it was do you know who Jack Mack from Barstool is?
probably if I saw him. I'm not great with the names. It sounds familiar.
He's the guy with like the really like long hair,
Oh, I saw the interview.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
slick back
yeah.
hair.
Watched the
So
interview the
yeah,
other day.
yeah, he's so funny. But
Yeah,
he was on TikTok making a video and he was like people like don't understand like how popular this guy is. Like
yeah,
Morgan Watt, like because we live in like New York, or a lot of our friends are from New York,
yeah,
um, uh, a lot of the big media is in LA. Like he was saying, he's like, I'm in Georgia right now. Everybody's Instagram stories, everybody's Snapchat stories is posting about Morgan Wallen.
yeah,
He's like, this guy everywhere else in the country is a god.
yeah.
But just
Exactly.
because the two biggest media centers just don't really like country that much,
Yeah,
like not saying that like New York and LA don't like country, but
yeah,
it's not like hip hop
yeah,
where like everybody's gonna be talking about Drake in New York or LA.
yeah.
Um, they're like, yeah, this guy is literally probably one of the most popular men in America, and you wouldn't be able to tell because the social media just doesn't talk about him
Yeah,
enough.
like the mainstream social media really doesn't, because I know when I woke up that morning, I forgot Morgan Wallen was dropping an album, but every
Yeah,
Instagram and Snapchat story you saw was Morgan
yeah,
Wallen, Morgan Wallen,
from
Morgan Wallen,
every
Morgan.
single girl under the
Yeah,
sun
yeah,
posted about Morgan Wallen.
every single person, every single
Yeah.
person. It was
You know what I
absurd.
like to you know what I like to claim, not going to say any names or anything about this, but we did have a girl from our high school that made out with Morgan Wallen while she was it was
Oh,
like a viral like
jeez.
TikTok video.
Yeah, yeah.
Crazy. And I'm pretty sure he's married. But a
Uh,
girl who went to our high school.
I believe, yes, that's right. I believe at the time married with a child.
Yes. And guess what happened? That girl stole Steve's hat at a tailgate.
Oh, now we're putting clues together. If anyone knows those two stories, you can connect
Yep,
them.
if
Who
you know
forgot the
those two
girl?
stories, you know who it is. But I'm pretty sure if you know those two stories, I don't think anybody else knows those two stories besides me and you.
Yeah, there's
So,
probably some other people who might be listening who knows, but yeah, that's
yeah,
right. I forgot about
probably.
that.
But yeah, no, really, really funny. But speaking to, albums going from start to finish, first of all, I can't believe that Taylor does that. I personally always, always, always listen to an album one, if it's 1 to 10, I listen to one, go all the way down to 10.
Always.
I think a lot of me personally is because I'm a big Logic fan. I know the people in listening to this be like, boo, Logic. I love Logic. He does it a lot. He does a lot of his stories. He actually just dropped an album last week, which I thought was really good.
Mhm.
He My favorite thing about his things are his skits that he puts at the end of the songs. And the skits that he have go with the music and like what he's talking about in the songs. But it's just really funny. It was just, just like for those of you who didn't listen, just a car ride, him and his friends going to a gig when he was first starting off. So he talks about just he literally has a skit of him going through a drive-through, like a fast food drive-through, like
Yeah,
ordering burgers.
that
It's
was
just
annoying me as I was listening to it.
yeah, I loved it. I thought it was so funny,
I
man.
think the skits are funny, but at the end of every single song, as I'm just driving, listening to this album, is just him ordering food in a different drive-through, like every time, a different conversation. Like you give me half of them every other song, every single song. The last like it's not even like the last 5 seconds, like last like 30, 40
Yeah,
seconds.
it's less. They're pretty long skits, but
Yeah.
I love them. It's funny. It's like a little story at the end. I guess it's all opinionated and stuff,
Yeah,
but
of
I
course.
think it's great. And then like his songs, especially like he had a song where like you didn't like the skit, but he has a skit where the whole premises is that it's supposed to be back in 2011 when Logic is first starting off. Him and his friends are going to a gig that they had in DC. He's from Maryland, so it's like a couple of an hour and a half ride from them. So it takes part an hour and a half. So they finally get to the place, and the guy who they booked the venue through, his name was DJ Boss Player,
Hmm.
stupid name, but whatever. And he's like, "All right, Logic, you ready?" And he's like, "All right, you just go out on stage, you make a right, and then you're there." And then he walks out on stage, and you hear applause, and then that's the end of one song, and then
Mm.
it goes into him right ahead going like, "Ayo, ayo, I'm just trying to let go,"
Yeah,
and it's
that
him
one was cool.
performing on the stage. Yeah, like stuff like that. I really like. I mean, we talked about on Metro Boomin's last album where
Yeah,
they
the
had
transitions.
heroes and villains like they had the transition, which is my favorite. I listen to these two songs. Like whenever I put one of them on, the second one's always coming
Yep.
on.
Yep.
On Time and Superhero.
Yeah, it has to be played.
Yeah, like I love listening to the monologue from the boys, and then right after you hear like the same beat just going, turn me to a superhero.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
it's just awesome. I love when artists do stuff like that.
Yeah.
Morgan Wallen did that in a couple of them, not like a lot. He did it from like one
A
song to
couple of them.
another, a
Yeah.
couple of them, which is cool. I love when artists do that. So
Yeah.
Taylor, that's why I need to listen to it from one all the way down.
Exactly. It's like a
And
baseball lineup.
we're making a poll about this because I want to see what other psychopaths don't do it this way.
Yeah, I know. Tell me about it. I hope she
Yeah.
hears this. Yeah.
She's gonna come out and be like, "I'm pissed at you. What the heck? I can't believe you're making fun of me."
Yeah, what are you gonna do? She got a shout out. All right,
Shout out
listen.
Taylor. Shout out Taylor.
Yeah, shout out Taylor. Listen, I think we're running out of time, but I believe we have time for our last question if you're still down.
Dude, I am with it. Let's do it, bro.
All right. Shout out to our friend Jamie Atkins for asking this question. And she said, if you had to play in beer Olympics, who would be on your team and what categories would they play in? So me and Carl both said we've never really played in the beer Olympics, but we broke it down here. We have beer pong, flip cup, beer bash, and beer die. And we're gonna do a quick little draft here of people from Lee Street, Nine Allen, and from back home on Long Island, and a couple other people, a couple other wild cards in there, and we're gonna create this team here. So,
All right, let's do rock paper scissors for who gets to go first.
all right, do you
All
do
right,
rock paper
ready?
scissors and shoot?
Yeah, and shoot. We're from
All
Long
right,
Island. We're
yeah,
not from
okay, good.
Connecticut. Thank you.
All right,
Rock,
rock
paper.
paper
No,
scissors,
read it. Ready? All right, go. Ready?
rock
Rock,
paper
paper,
scissors,
scissors, and
and
shoot.
shoot.
All
Boom.
right, you win. You go.
First
It was
pick.
delayed, but whatever.
Yeah, are we doing snake?
Yeah, snake.
Okay. Hmm.
No, we'll go every other.
Hmm. With my first overall pick,
Who is the first overall pick here?
I'm gonna go with my good friend Jimmy.
Oh, that was a good one. That's a good one.
He's gonna bring the energy and he's gonna bring the talent.
Dude, that is a fantastic pick. I'm gonna go with another boy from New Haven, different house. I'm going with Dan K.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's my number one pick there. Dan K. He's the man. He's the man.
That's no disrespect to Dan, but thank you for letting this one slip to me with my
I know
second
you're gonna.
pick.
I know who
I'm
you're gonna
taking
pick.
Casey. I have to
I know
take
who you're gonna
Casey.
pick. I know who you're gonna pick. I
I
knew you
have
were
to.
gonna take him.
I
But
have to take Casey.
I have. All right, explain
And
why you're taking
well,
Casey.
I'm taking both these guys because I've been carried many times by Casey in beer pong, and usually his partner in crime is Jimmy. So those guys are going right in the beer pong category,
Oh
and
damn.
they haven't really lost in beer die much. So I'm taking both those
Oof.
guys in die.
Oof. Oof. Damn. All right. You know what? That's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
one. And we're doing five each, right? So
five
you
each.
got your one
Yep,
and two
yep, five each. Me and Carl are the coaches slash players.
slash players. All right. Yeah. So we have six total.
Yep.
All right. My number two, I'm going a new guy on the block here, Billy Huber. He's a man who like can drink, so I know that when we put him in there, no matter how many drinks he has, he'll still stay solid 1 through at least 15, and then 16 is when he starts to fade off a little bit.
Okay,
So
okay, okay.
yeah.
All right. I like it. I like it.
All right, back to you, my friend.
Back to me. I gotta go. I'm gonna go because if they can't play more than one category, and I have to put someone else in Pong, I'm gonna go Steve. I'm going
Oh,
steady Steve.
you did that one just for him to love you again because he's mad that you moved away. So
Well, but also I know once that man has a drink in his hand, he's focused. He's hitting every cup. So
hey, that's just for Pong though. I don't know how he's gonna do with die or flip cup or beer bash.
it depends if he has to play in those. I don't know if they
Ah,
have to play in every event. I don't know how it works.
you need a chugger. You need a chugger.
I don't need it for Pong or beer. Maybe beer bash. Beer bash
Yeah.
he'll get. He's competitive.
All
And
right.
Casey
All
will
right.
take it out of him and Jimmy. They'll get him.
Yeah. All right. All right. Well, I'm gonna go in a little different direction here. Um, because we did have such a fantastic person ask this question. I'm gonna go with Jamie Atkins
Yeah, that's a
as
good
my
one.
number 3.
That's a good one.
She asked the question. She deserves to be on one of our squads, right?
100%, and not even
Um,
just deserves to be. Yeah, she's good at these games.
oh, dude, she kills it at flip cup every time,
Yep.
and she's insane at beer pong. So if I'm to pair 2 people up, I think I'm gonna pair Jamie and Billy in beer pong,
Okay.
and right now me and Dan are at beer bash. I think
Okay.
that's my strong suit. I can chug a little bit as
Yeah.
long with Dan, and Dan very good moving around.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Diving on the floor, making the sacrifice play.
Of course. Of course. My turn
Yeah, it's up to you, man.
with the 4 pick.
Number 4.
Um, for a couple categories, but really the only category I'll put him in beer die if I have to. If I have to put someone in each event, and I'll put Benny Boy, Benny the Jets.
Oh, god damn it.
I don't know if I've
Oh,
ever seen him lose.
oh.
I don't think I've ever seen
I
Casey.
didn't think you were gonna pick him
Yeah.
because oh my god, he was on my list. He was
Yep.
gonna be my sleeper 4. I'm
Yeah,
pissed.
sorry, it was my sleeper 4. He's good in all these guys are good in many categories, but I know Benny's got die on lock, so
Oh nah.
I
Oh
think you're gonna have
nah.
to scramble now.
Oh my god, I am really scrambling now. Oh my god. Damn, you took all the die players. We might have to take the L and die.
That's fine. I mean, hey, you got to win more categories, so I'm just going heavy in one, but kind of Pong I
Oh
might have on
wow.
lock.
So this is my 4 pick.
This would be your 4.
Oh, hmm. Do I do it? Do I do it to you?
Don't,
Do I do it?
don't, please. Hey man, it's up to you. It's
I'm not
totally up
gonna I'm not gonna do it to you just so she doesn't get mad at me.
Yeah, there's a hint for my
Oh,
5 pick as my
that's
sleeper.
a
I
that's a
told Cole who
hint.
my 5 pick was ahead of time, so he didn't want to take it. So thank you.
I'm gonna go with the boy Jack as my number 4.
He's got some
You
length,
know, Jack's
got some
got the
height.
length. He definitely is a flip cup pro. Also put him on the beer pong table if we need a sudden death round. Me and him are lights out. We're the freaking dynamic duo when it comes to beer pong.
I'm
I think
sure.
we once played at the rugby house. I think we won 15 games straight, and they almost kicked us out of the house because
Oh,
we
I
were winning
remember
too
that.
much.
I remember
Yeah,
that.
yeah, it was a
Especially because
scary time. It was a scary time because all
yeah,
those guys were on drugs and they're
you were
ready to
getting
run through a
cocky.
wall.
You were getting cocky. You guys were running your mouth. So
Yeah, I was being an asshole. Yeah, but yeah, Steve knows I'm never an asshole though when I'm drunk. So yeah,
never, never.
yeah.
Only the utmost to this. I actually have a memory. I'll have to show you after the show of
Oh
St. Patty's Day
God.
last year.
Oh God. I was definitely just being a saint.
Mm-hmm. The nicest saint. That their mailbox had it coming. Anywho, with my 5 pick, Carl hinted at, is my flip cup specialist, my girlfriend Taylor. She is very sneaky good, a very sleeper pick for flip cup, and she will give it her all in all the other ones too, because she is very competitive from her softball days.
Wow, that's a
Yeah,
good one, man.
so
That's a good
I'm
one.
going with her.
Wow.
So that's my 5. I got Jimmy, Casey, Steve, Ben, Taylor, and me.
Dude, you see, I was gonna take Taylor just to just put a thorn in your side, but I didn't. And I'm gonna round out my five. It was really hard to go between one of the two.
Mhm.
Really, the end of the day it just comes down to who I think will, drink the best and just be able to crush a couple of beers.
Sure.
And I'm going with Irish Mike, my roommate.
Beautiful.
It was between him and Blake. If I had
Beautiful.
a sub, it's Blake. He's there because Blake wins you games.
Yeah, yeah,
But
I believe it.
Mike, I need a strong drinker who is going to be there for comedy relief, and I think he's that guy.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Dude.
So read your team back here. Let's hear it.
So I got my number one. I got Dan K. I got Billy. I got Jamie. My four was Jack, and my five is Irish Mike. I got a very 9 Allen populated house.
Seems like, I mean, hey, I got two from Lee, so
Yeah.
we'll take you guys on. But I mean, hey guys, there's our list. Let us know in the comments
You
who's
got
better.
three from Lee. You got Benny too. He's from the other Lee.
Oh yeah, jeez, I didn't even think about 21. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, true,
Dude, I'm
true.
pissed you got Benny from me. That's a steal of the draft right
I'm
there.
sorry, buddy. I didn't know. I had to. I
Um,
had to take it. I got Steady Steve too. Another. I got to listen. This is. I want to see this in person. This could go really good.
all
I
right,
think this would.
if we get to 2,000 followers by the end of the year, we'll run it back.
Yeah.
We'll run it in January.
Yeah. Yeah.
January Beer Olympics.
Yeah. So let's do it. Let's do it. Hey man. Yeah. Listen. I wish we didn't have to cut it short. I've had a great time talking here.
Dude, me
But
too.
we're kind of reaching the limit here.
Of course. Hey, thank you everybody for listening. If you are a fan of the podcast and you enjoy, please like spread the word, let other people know. Follow us on Instagram. And if you want to get some merchandise, I'm wearing one of our sweatshirts right here, Two Man Podcast. This is just our basic design. We'll be having more coming out. The link for the SD account is in the bio on our Instagram. So please go like and buy a sweatshirt, support the page. All the proceeds are going to me and Tyler to basically put right back into this podcast. So we are making a little bit of money off of this. So if you want to support the page, help us, get maybe more equipment or just, pay for more time so our episodes can be a little bit longer because
Yep.
right now we have to pay to, put this stuff on the streaming services. So
Yep.
please support the page, and I hope you guys enjoy.
Like Cole said, follow the Insta, follow the TikTok, follow the everything else. Spread the love. Till
Yeah.
next time,
Let's
guys.
go 2 man, baby. Let's
Peace out.
go. And watch
Two-man.
the WBC.
Boom.
Boom.